Great. All right. So we do we have M Unique on the line or just Velez?
Hello.
Okay. All right. Cool. So we're gonna make our Week 9 NFL picks. I do need to make an announcement before we get into these games. Last week, Velez picked 10 games, and he got all 10 of those games right. So we're gonna give him a round of applause. Wow. It's not too often that somebody gets 10 out of 10 picks correctly. So with that, I had to give Velez his flowers. Yo, Velez, man, congratulations on getting them 10 picks correctly, man. You know what I'm saying? That's very dope, man. Salute to you, man.
Give credit to everybody in the panel. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I learned from football and actually from y'all playing Madden and stuff like that, and listening to conversations on how to really analyze the game a lot differently and a lot better, because high school is different than you play in college and the pros. So I had to give it to my family. I had to give it up to y'all too, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be able to pick those 10 like that.
Man,
So
that was phenomenal, man. You got such a big lead. I think you scared everybody else from joining other than First Class and M Unique. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but the Dolphins are playing the Bills. And even though Tua's back, I got the Bills. Velez, who you got in that game between the Bills and the Dolphins?
I got what comes in my mailbox every month. Renting Bills.
M Unique, who you got, Miami or Buffalo?
I got the Dolphins.
All right.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
First Class,
Okay.
who you got in that game? The Dolphins or the Bills?
I'm gonna go with the Bills. I like their chances. Tua is still a little timid to me, so I'm gonna go with Buffalo right now.
Okay, and I see Thug Money from the 757 was checking in. Salute to you, Thug Money. I love your music. It was nice getting to know you earlier today on KGCN with Boss Hizzle. Bears are playing the Cardinals, and man, I'm telling you what, man, the Cardinals look like they got a squad this year. Bears coming off that loss that they should have won against the Commanders. I got the Cardinals winning this game. Velez, who you got between Chicago and Phoenix, Arizona? Who you got in that game?
The Cards. I'm taking the Cardinals on this one.
M Unique, Redbirds or Bears?
I got the Bears.
All right. First Class, who you got in the game between the Bears and the Cardinals?
This is a toss-up, but I think I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. The Bears look a little angry because of that loss. That might have been the worst loss of the league of the season. But yeah, I like the Cardinals.
And Thug Money from 757 Portsmouth, Virginia, he just checked in. He said he got the Bears in that game.
Okay.
He checked in on the social media. So Saints, New Orleans, First Class favorite team. They play the Panthers. The Panthers have the worst defense in the NFL. They're 32nd ranked against the run and 31st ranked against the pass. That is a terrible fucking team. I got the Saints in that game. Velez, who you got in the game between the Saints and the Panthers?
I'm taking First Class to Blast. You already know. Gotta take the Saints.
M Unique, you going New Orleans Saints or you going Carolina?
I got the Saints.
Hey, Thug Money, you still there, man? You on the chat? You got Carolina or you going Saints? Oh, Thug Money says Saints. I'm putting you down. Hey, First Class, who you got in that game? I had it in pencil. Should I write it in pen?
You can put it in pen, but it's been leaking blood for 5 weeks. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with my team, of course. But
Yeah.
you forgot to mention that part. That pen been bleeding for 5 weeks. So,
Hey, speaking of leaking blood, the Vikings seem to be leaking blood. I don't know how they did it, but they lost to my team last week. Y'all picked it. I didn't. And the Colts are playing them. I think the Vikings stop leaking blood this time and they win this week. Velez, who you got between the Indianapolis Colts and the Minnesota Vikings? Who you got in that one?
I'm taking wow.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It is a good one.
That's a good one. Taking the Colts.
Colts, okay. M Unique, Colts or Vikings?
Vikings.
Thug Money, you checking in still? You got the Colts or the Vikings? Well, we'll see if he gets us that on the text line. First class, who you got? Colts or Vikings?
I got the Vikings pulling this one out. I think they lost 2 in a row, so they kind of, they need to bounce back. I think the Colts is a good team to do it against.
Okay, so you're going Vikings. Now the Rams, my favorite team, they play down the street from here at SoFi Stadium. You could walk there from my house. You get there in about 15, 20 minutes in a walk. 5 minutes in a car. They got to play the Seattle Seahawks. And, I was kind of feeling like it wasn't LA's year. And then last week they surprised me. So maybe we're going to keep on riding high from last week. Seattle, I don't know, man. They might be leaking blood. So I'm picking the Rams. Velez, who you got in the game between the Seahawks and the Rams?
Rams. Every day. I'm going to get up now. I got no coffee.
M Unique, you going Rams or Seahawks?
I'm going with the Seahawks.
Okay. Clay B Clothing Line. Shout out to him. That's his team. Who you got over there, first class? You got Clay B Clothing Seahawks or you going Rams?
This is gonna be a really good one. Really good one, but I think the Seahawks is due for a win. They haven't won in like 2 or 3 weeks, and they back home. So I like their chances this week.
Okay. The Commanders are playing the Giants. And if you want to stop leaking blood, you should play the Giants. That's a team to get your slump busted on. I got the Commanders. Even though they weren't leaking blood, they seem to be firing on all cylinders. I'm going Commanders. Velez, who you got in this game? Giants or Commanders?
Commanders.
M Unique, Giants or Commanders?
Commanders.
Are we about to have 4 C's in a row? First class, who you got? Giants or Commanders?
Yeah, I'm going with the Commanders. The Giants are going to do them through in the towel.
All y'all that bet, if you got a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. But hey, whenever we all pick, it might be a good idea to go against us. It worked a couple of times a couple weeks ago. Broncos are playing the Ravens. I got the Broncos in this game because, man, that coach, I think he knows what he's doing down there in Denver. I was doubting him last year when he got rid of Russell Wilson and he wasn't playing too good. But, man, he got them playing great defense. And, man, the Broncos are playing well. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Maybe Knicks is the second coming of Drew Brees. I'm going Broncos. Velez, who you got in the game? KG, Denver Broncos, or Baltimore Ravens?
I'm going with the Ravens.
Oh, you're going B More. M Unique,
Yes,
B More or KG?
The Ravens.
Oh. Now, first class, you still calling from Baltimore, right?
Yep.
All right. So you going with your new hometown or you going with Denver, your old coach?
I'm going with the Ravens. I think they're going to pull this one out.
Okay. Now, the Falcons are playing the Cowboys. If I was in my right mind and I was watching this whole season, I might just pick the Falcons because the Cowboys, man, speaking about leaking blood, holy shit. I think some of our panel members aren't here because of how much the Cowboys been leaking blood. I know. Shout out to Boss Hizzle. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Boss Hizzle may call in later and give us his picks, but Kirk Cousins loves to give out gifts, even when it's not Christmas time. And, we're getting close to that Christmas season. So I'm picking the Cowboys in this game. And Cousins is going to be just, handing out candy canes and all types of shit. Velez, who you got in that game between the candy cane Falcons and the Cowboys?
Falcons.
Oh, all right. M Unique, Atlanta or Dallas?
Falcons.
Uh-oh. First class, are we going Atlanta or Dallas?
I got to go with the Falcons. I think it's going to be a closer game than we think, though. Even though Cowboys is really struggling, I like the Falcons to pull it out.
Okay. The Lions may just have the best roster in the NFL, and they're facing the Packers, who for years have dominated them. They have just beat up that whole division all crazy. And I don't know, man. I think the Lions this year may have it, man. This might be their turn to win a Super Bowl. So I'm going Detroit Lions. But Les, who you got in that game? Detroit or Green Bay?
Detroit, Green Bay?
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not to look at my card.
Does it say cheerleaders on there?
No, I got no damn cheerleaders. And I'm sitting there eating too. I'm hungry and famished. Lions take Detroit.
Okay. M Unique, you got the Packers or the Lions?
I got the Packers.
I wish you would do that with your clothes right now so you good.
First class, who you got in that game? Green Bay or Lions?
Is Jordan Love playing? Because I heard he was hurt. He got hurt.
Now, I don't know his status, but he didn't finish the game last week.
Because they said he got hurt again.
Yeah, he didn't finish the game last week, but his backup was pretty nice last week, though.
Yeah, but it's Detroit. I think he's gonna play, but and I think this might be the game of the week. But I'm gonna give the edge to the Packers. I don't know though. It could go either way.
Okay. Now, the Jaguars are right there with the Panthers. Two teams that joined the league at the same time. You know, way back, we had Jaguars and Panthers weren't even in the league, and there was only 30 teams. Now there's 32 because of these two teams joining the league. They're right there neck and neck for the worst two teams in the league. If you look at their defense, you know, they're competing for the worst defense in passing and rushing defense. Jaguars.
Wait, whoa! You got the Eagles? It's the Jaguars and the Eagles.
Yeah, and I'm picking the Eagles, man, because the Jaguars' defense is ranked 31st and 30th against the run and the pass. I mean, the Eagles should have a layup against the Jaguars. If they lose, they may have to consider making some moves with that coaching staff. Who you got, Velez? Doug E. Fresh? Doug Peterson?
No, you already got to ask. Eagles! You already know. But I'm looking at the Jaguars have our ex-coach, so you never know the tutelage that he had gave to the current coach that is now on. And yeah, I'm looking at that aspect too. Like this one coach has more experience, even though his team might be like shabby and the defense might be off, but you never know what he may pull out to come back Philly with. I'm still sticking with Philly. I'm afraid that they pull it out. If they do, it's going to be about a 3-point spread.
Oh, you crazy. Hey, look, here's what I think for real, though. I got to get in here again now and tell you. Man, not too many times in 2024 does a running back run for a 30-yard run. You guys got a running back who did it 3 times in a game a couple weeks ago, and the Jaguars' defense is trash. I mean, it's a dumpster fire. Y'all got some home run hitters over there ready to make big plays. Jacksonville can't hang, man. Unique, who you got in that game?
Never underestimate the underdog, baby. Never underestimate the underdog. I learned the hard way. Never underestimate the underdog.
Okay.
It's a game to behold. You never know what he might have in the bag of tricks. So I'm underestimating the underdogs. Let's believe it.
They're going to give him a little standing ovation when he come back for winning that Super Bowl. Then they going to spank his ass. Unique, who you got in that game?
Eagles.
First class, who you got, Jaguars or Eagles?
I like what y'all was saying. It's like there's some hidden spice going on between them two because, like you said, former coach against the team, and I don't think the stats gonna matter because I really think their coach is really gonna try to pull it out against the Eagles. It's gonna be closer, but I like the Eagles to kind of squeak it out.
Yeah, there it is. And look, this week's gonna be different than all the other weeks because all the other weeks we have Thursday picks and Monday picks, but these are all Sunday games here. So right when Sunday's over, we'll know, what it's looking like in the standings, man. Again, I'm gonna give you one more clap, Velez, man. Because nobody should underestimate Velez. 10 out of 10 last week, man. You know what I'm saying? That is
I was shocked. No, I'm going to be real with you. The Commanders if that ball wasn't tipped on that Hail Mary, that would have been, it'd have been like, wow. I mean, I actually jumped up for the Commanders. I actually was young and screaming at this motherfucker. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Backflips.
I had fell asleep.
That was just, I mean, like, think about that. Who would ever expect that? And you know, if you have a safety or somebody back there with somebody in the back when it's tipping, you don't need just a conglomerate up there in the front and you got one person in the back. You know, it's supposed to be somebody on the opposite side supposed to be watching at all times.
I was supposed to be watching.
He was watching the fans.
Yeah, he was talking shit to them. He was.
Yeah, then he went over there and hit the ball to the. That was the craziest thing I ever seen.
I was supposed to be watching, but I fell asleep on my couch. I'm like, oh, the Bears got this game in the bag. I start dozing off. Then my son came around the corner and woke me up. And I said, oh, shit, how they win? There was barely any time left. What the hell? And then I saw the highlight. I'm like, damn, he threw like a 70-yard bomb. That shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The dude was over there at the Bears. He was over there waving to the fans. I was like, that's crazy. Like, the game ain't over.
Yeah.
He's over there playing around with the fans. That's crazy. While the play was going on. That's insane.
That remind me of Deshaun Jackson back in the day when he had the football, ran that 67 yards, and then dropped it at the 1 yard. At the 1 yard.
Oh, like, yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
So, there you go.
Yeah, like you said, it's like the stuff that you least expect. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And they said they practiced that. They actually practiced. The Commanders actually practiced that type of offense. So that's kind of bizarre. Like they actually practiced that and it worked.
That's cool. Why somebody won't try to implement that in their style of coaching?
Yeah, I feel like after that, yeah, you're right. A lot of teams wanna do that, but I know the guy. He got to feel like probably the worst. That's probably gonna be the worst play of the year. What he just did, like that's crazy.
Could be the worst play of his career, you know?
Yeah, it's possible. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Just hope the next week he gets an interception.
He was on the side, but he was over there with the refs. It was like he was over there with the referee. Like, what the heck? He wasn't even a part of the game. Like, that's crazy.
He's like, pass me a cold one, buddy. He said, oh, throw me one from the stands.
He was with the referee. I was like, what the? Man, that looked crazy, yo.
It was like he was ground surfing.
He was chilling with the referee and then ran over there and hit the ball. It was like, what? That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't never seen an NFL game like that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
you see that type of stuff on like comedy movies. You don't see that on no real NFL game. Like they don't have they can pull out all their film. They ain't got nothing like that. That boy was over there. It looked like one of them movies where you be like, get over there, and he ran over there and hit the ball. Like that's crazy.
For real.
They should have called that the Chicago Have-Nots. He blew that. He blew it. That was the Chicago Have-Nots. That's crazy. Over there chilling with the ref. I done seen that play so much. It's like that's crazy. Like. They might as well just go give him the trophy now. Worst play of the season, 2024. Just give it to him. Don't even wait for the ESPYs. If I'm him, I'm not even showing up. It's like, that's just the worst play. Like, just don't even bother.
Wow. That right there was and those are blessings.
Hey, I heard they used to have an award called the Blowfish Award. I guess he got that one.
Yeah.
Because he blew it.
He definitely did, yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, hey, Valles, you want to give us our grace, mercy, and peace before we get out of here?
All right, I'm going to end it tonight with something short. Grace, mercy, and peace be bestowed upon all. May all of our best endeavors have happened to us in the past couple of weeks. I thank our Creator for blessing me that streak of wins. I bless y'all for blessing me with the knowledge and the know-how from the first and foremost, for real. just humbled. I'm humbled, and may everyone feel that type of joy. May that money flow their way when need be. But the best money is the love that you give from someone that you care for, that's right there by you. You know, may the things that need to be said to that person, and may they say it back to you, no matter how long it takes. May those words come out more than just "I love you." May they say things that are more in depth with them and the changes that they're going through to make things work for everyone and for themselves. With that being said, grace, mercy, and peace. People still all love y'all.
Much love to everybody
Much
here.
love. Much love. Yes.
All right. Well, see y'all next time. That was this week's NFL picks. 1,000
All
wow.
right now. One up.